Hey guys, we are back. Night Cop 34 on Factory Farm version 2.4. Now, no, version 2.4 has not been released yet. We're working on it now. And when I say we, the High Plains Drifter and the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is here with me, Mr. Jeff. And I want to emphasize on the ugly, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. Miss Kelly may not feel the same way I do. Jeff, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
He just said hello. You don't have to say exactly what I said. You can, elaborate a little bit. Hello, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to y'all.
And guys, when we say Merry Christmas, we're talking about the next one, the one that's coming up. So, but guys, we've done a lot of work to this thing today, and the problem that we're having, and for those of you who were with us earlier, we can't get it to show, the factory to show up, and I believe it's because of there's no peanuts on the map. I don't have that as a fruit type. Well, you know what? We didn't test that, did we? Yeah, we did. I changed this to tobacco. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to go to this honey, and I'm going to change this honey to something else. Let's see, what else I want to change it to, because I want to know if that's the problem. Okay, there's Bell Store. Let me close all this stuff up. See, there's the Marlboro factory. I'm just going to, let's see what number 1 is. I think it's, I'm just going to call it cardboard. I think that's, no, number 1's not cardboard in the Marlboro factory. Okay, cartons. Okay, it is. So I'm just going to call my honey cartons. Don't tell her I said that.
Nope, I won't.
Yeah, don't tell my honey I said that.
Hi, Paul.
Paul, welcome back, buddy. Okay, so what we're going to do is, all I'm doing is narrowing this down to why this factory is not showing up. And I believe it's not showing up because I have no way to make honey on the map, and I don't have peanuts as a fruit type. And that's 2 products on this map that you need that is not available on the map anywhere. So I'm just going to go in here and change honey to cartons, and I've already changed peanuts to tobacco, because those 2 products are on the map, and let's see if it picks it up then.
What was the other product there besides the honey?
Oh, salt.
You already have that.
That's already on the map, and empty pallets are on the map.
Yeah. And
these are products that's being made by the factory, so those don't need to be made somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I'm going to save, and then we're going to go back in the map or in the game and see if that fixes the issue. Because if so, then I know, because I think that's it. I'm not 100% sure, but I really think that's it.
It doesn't matter for the outtake products, right?
No, the output, it doesn't matter because this factory is going to make those products.
Right.
So I don't have to. I mean, the only way to get those products is at this factory. Same with the clothes. You can't get clothes at any other factory except the textile.
Yep.
So I don't need to make them somewhere else to bring them over.
That'd be some funky peanut butter with tobacco.
Yeah, it would. I wouldn't want to buy it.
Nope.
Kroger's and Publix and Bilo's just going to have to keep it on their shelf because I ain't getting it. Okay. So as soon as this saves, if the once I go in game and save it again and it picks up this, which I really believe it will, then I know I've got to add the fruit type of peanuts and I've got to add the honey. Okay. So we're saved. We're going to go over here to the game. Let me change my camera view. I don't know if I can get over there. Okay. So let's go in game. It'll take it a minute to switch over, guys.
No, Mr. Paul, I don't want to start.
Yep. Paul, I'm learning. Well, no, I got to take that back. It's not Jeff that's the instigator. If you would, stand on your tippy toes and look over his left shoulder and you'll see his little instigator back there, Miss Kelly. So that's the instigator of the group.
Uh-oh. I didn't say it.
What's the rice factory for? What would we? What are we going to use rice? Open up a Chinese restaurant on the factory farm?
Sure, Chinese food.
Hey, I'm open to all suggestions, man. Because when I get over to FS19, man, the sky's the limit. I mean, I'm going to be able to add anything I want to, I hope, with better graphics, better designs. I can use that blender. Oh, holy shit. Did you hear that? I remembered that without even thinking.
Yeah. Must be in the coffee.
Yeah, it is. It's probably in the Dr. Pepper that Paul keeps trying to give me.
That would be cool, Mr. Paul. Rice Krispies.
I already got Rice Krispies. No. I do have Rice Krispies. I just haven't. I've got the texture for Rice Krispies. Let's see. Found a better grape harvester. Okay. Now see. Oh my God. Pasta. Yes. The San Francisco treat. Yep. Now, Sharky. The grape harvester. What I'm going to put on this map for the grapes is a mod. And you actually have to use the harvester that comes with the mod on those grapes. I believe that's it. But I could be wrong. Maybe I could use a different harvester. Save again. Quit.
You know, that would be cool.
What?
I'm looking at that grape harvester.
Oh, are you? I hadn't even looked at it. Let me look. Because I can probably... Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one that comes with the mod. Now, you see those rows? The rows without the plants on them is what you're going to see in the field. They're just going to be empty. But that harvester is the exact harvester that comes with the mod. New Holland. I wonder if this is the... Is this the actual whole mod or just the harvester? It looks like just the harvester.
That's for FS19 though.
No, it says FS17 at the top.
Yeah, but at the side it's all on 19.
Yeah, them are just the different mods. You can click on those links.
Oh, okay.
But the actual mod is for FS17, yeah. Okay, so
that'd be a cool mod.
Yeah. That's the one. And you buy it, and that's the only one you can use. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to my... Oh, shit. Did I not close this out? Okay, I didn't need to. Okay, so this has been saved. Okay, so let's go over to save game 3. Go to vehicles. And let's look up... let's just say peanut.
Yeah, I see it at the top, Sharky. It looks like a really cool tractor. That's different. I'd love to run one of them.
It's still not showing up, man.
Did you save it?
Mm-hmm. Twice. But I've got the products in here. Peanut butter, honey roasted peanuts, peanut oil, peanut butter. I don't get it. I am totally not understanding why it's not picking it up. It has to do something with the with what I've done in here. I've done this so many times. I know I've done it right. I've just missed something. what?
Yeah, so you got named there in name.
Huh?
Oh, there it goes. You just changed it.
I changed what?
Well, below the scene graph, I see the word name. And it said Planters Factory, and then all of a sudden it went to Planters.
Here's the factory. Oh, wait a
Like
minute.
you had the...
Hold on just a minute. This might be it right here. On create. Okay, so let me go over. I'm just gonna run over here real quick. Let me pick this one. What is it?
All says Pasta Factory. You already have all the product.
Yeah, that's true. I can make Prego.
That would be cool. They haven't said anything new about your crop duster.
I work on that offline, man. I haven't worked on it since I've been doing this this peanut factory. Okay, see, here was the problem, guys. See right here where it says juice factory? Okay, these are the this is what I need. Okay, so I found the problem. Perfect. So I'm going to go over to my mod desk, and I'm going to bring up the i3D file. See, it just takes a little while to figure out what the problem is, and I figured it out just now. Okay, I'm going to open up the edit, and I'll be right back, guys. I got to use that little girl's room.
That's where it's getting subs.
Now I want to show you guys what the problem was before I fix it, so everybody knows. Just in case you're working on a map and you run into this. Oh, wait. What is that?
I don't know.
Template shader, Verdix paint shader. Oh, that's that XML. Okay.
Kelly asked a question, Mr. Pat.
Where?
To me, to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
How did you know she was over my left shoulder?
I know people that knows people. So here's what you do, Miss Kelly. Have your people call my people, and we'll do brunch, okay? Okay. Yeah, have your people, darling. Have all your people call my people, and we'll set up lunch, okay? Brunch, not lunch. Sophisticated people say brunch. Okay. See this word that I just changed? I'm going to double check that that was correct. I believe it was because I've changed that before. So let me go in here and make sure that is right. I'm going to go to maps and then go to shaders. And I should have the... Okay, so let me take that back. Okay, template, shaders. See, desktop. It's pulling it from my desktop. See all these this right here means it's pulling it outside the folder of the game. No, Miss Kelly, stalking is illegal. I know that no means no, okay? No stalking. But it would help if you turned your cam light off so I couldn't see everything that's going on. You know, I can see through your cam. She's like, oh my God. No, Kelly, I'm joking. It's a joke. I can't see anything. Okay, so template shaders. Yeah, because I put that in there. Okay, so let me take this. I gotta find that because I know I have it in my folder. So let me go to Factory Farm and search for that. So I'm going to open up this folder.
Just turn the camera around.
Huh? Oh, did she tell her I was kidding? That was a joke. I can't see nothing. Okay, so we'll put that there. Let's replace all. That with that. Nope. With that. I'm doing some stuff in the background, guys, so I can, okay, so it's going to be in, imports, platters, shaders. Okay, so this is what I have to do. I'm going to change this one and direct it to there. Imports, platter, peanut shaders, there we go. And I'm going to do the same for this one. Shit. See here, here's what I did. I can't have both of these open and save. So I'm gonna have to save this, and then I'm gonna get out of here, and then I can edit the i3D file. Because if I don't, everything I do in the i3D file, I can save it, do whatever, but as soon as I save my map, whatever's on this map is what it's going to save. And it's going to override everything I did on the i3D.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, shit. Her camera was actually... Yeah, I can see you through that camera. You might want to you need to change that green shirt. It's got a stain on the left. Or right, actually. You're right. It'd be funny if I was right about all that shit, huh? She would freak. Okay, that little son of a bitch is seeing us somehow. Turn everything off. Hit the lights. Okay. I'm in the i3D, the GE, and I'm closing GE out right now. So I can go over there and edit the i3D file. I'm going to edit that and then I'll bring it back up, because then all I need is some information off of it. Damn, we went from 10 to 8, guys. What happened? Oh, people are getting ready to go out and party.
Yeah.
I live a very sheltered life. I'm not going to go party. I've had enough partying in my life. I don't need any more.
We do all our partying at home.
Yeah, same here. Was that what that stain was? A bleach stain? I knew it was something. I couldn't make it out. It was a little blurry. Well, on the cam, it looked kind of greenish. Are you saying it's gray? It must have been the way the light was hitting it, Miss Kelly.
He's talking to you. She's playing with her kitty.
Good thing Dean's not here. He'd turn that into something nasty. Playing with her kitty. That's more information than we needed. That's what he would say.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we can see. Now watch, because it's got to update. So I update it, and it goes right back to what it was.
All I see is the other, yeah.
Now I'm just going to look through here and make sure there's nothing crazy going on. I don't know why I do this. It doesn't matter. I just like it to be, you know.
Perfect.
I do. I just want everything lined up. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to save, and then I can get out of here. And I'm going to bring up, I got to go back and bring up the map. Okay, I'm launching GE again. And I'll be so glad when I'm actually spending time converting this over to 19. It's going to be a lot of work. And if I can, huh?
I'd love to watch that.
Oh, if I can, I will do a live stream while I do it. Because if it's just, because it should just be converting each texture over. And not all of them, because some of these textures are going to be the same over in 19. So all the textures and maybe some of the scripts may have to be changed. But the script that they put out will help me with all that. It'll be in the instructions.
So I take it you didn't get a chance to watch that video on the guy from PV Rivers?
No, but I do have that saved under my, well, it's in my history because I turned it on. I mean, I turned the video on, so it's going to be in my history.
We got a liberal.
Really, already?
Goddamn liberal.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so let's say Ocean Spray Factory. I'm looking for the, so I'll show you what the problem was.
We need to change the screen.
Oh shit, thank you. I'm waiting for it to highlight the Ocean Spray. That's not it. Okay, so park bench, textile. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Right here. See this juice factory? Okay. I saw something in the user attributes in the Platter's peanut factory. So I wanted to double check myself because it didn't look right to me. So when I came over here to this factory, and all I gotta do is check one factory because on this map they're all the same. And if you'll look in these user attributes, see this on create where it says on create fabric?
I don't see the attributes.
You can't see the, oh, because my picture's in the way. That's right. Okay, so let me do this. I'll close out this and close out this. Now you can see it. You'll be able to see it at the top. Above my damn head. Miss Kelly!
There you go.
Miss Kelly!
Hey, let him come in. He's talking to you.
I like that. No. With the way YouTube does the likes and the dislikes, if somebody dislikes your video, it's like you got to have 5 likes to wash out that one dislike. They don't do it fairly. It's like if somebody dislikes it, it must be not that good, so you could have all your friends and family liking the video, so you got to have 5 likes to 1 dislike.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now can you, yeah, you can see all the user attributes. You see all these? This is what makes the factory work. All this stuff here. And look at the on create right here. If you'll look, it says fabric script. Now, just remember that, fabric script. Because on this map, It's all working under a fabric script. But that doesn't mean it's going to be that way on other maps. And where I took this from, it is not that way. So let me go to scene graph, and I'm going to bring up attributes again. Close this out. Well, no, I kind of need that. No. No, I don't. I don't need it anymore.
Don't mess up, Mr. Pat.
Oh, no, I'm not going to mess up. Now, you know if I mess up, that's going to be like 22 spankings you owe me. 22. We're already, because we passed the 21 mark. So I'm going to purposely screw this shit up. Holy shit, look at this. What the hell's going on?
No, it says Juice Factory.
No, look at the rocks.
Oh yeah, they're white and yellow.
Oh, man.
They're glowing.
Let me make sure the signs and all that are okay. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I'll fix that later. I gotta have the I don't get that shit, why it's doing that. But anyway, unless no, that was an XML file. Okay, so here's the Juice Factory. Now I'm going to go down to the Peanut Factory. And the Juice Factory, remember that the on create.fabric script, and then it had a whole bunch of others for the work animation index, the product per hour, everything. But if I go down to the Peanut Factory, it's not going to have all that. Because I remember I exported it, and that's the one. Remember I kept saying I forgot to do something. Okay, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to go into user attributes, which usually I do in the very, very beginning. So it's out of the way. I import it, I place it, and then I change the user attributes. And this time I didn't, because this is the first time I've placed a factory where I've been live, so I'm too busy fucking running my mouth and trying to explain to Miss Kelly how many spankings she owes me, rather than paying attention to what the hell I'm doing. So I guess we're back down to 0 now, Miss Kelly. Now, let me get rid of all this stuff, and I'll show you exactly.
Starting all over again.
Yeah, because I don't deserve anything now. But anyway, you see right here where it says cost per second, day. All these are totally different, and the on create is not a fabric script. It's a universal factory. So all this shit I can get rid of. All of it. It goes. So what I do is, now I'm going to change my... Well, no, I'm not going to change the camera. I'm going to go over and open up the i3D file, because I'm not going to be doing anything with the i3D file except getting information off of it.
Right.
So here's what I do. Well, here, let me change. Damn it. Let me open it up in. So I'm going to show you guys how do you know what to put over here, because if you'll look, there's different types.
Screen.
Go ahead.
You're on a different screen.
No, I'm on the same screen.
Oh, so
see there,
on the...
you see where it says add new attributes? If you'll see type, there's several types here. So to make it work, you won't know what type to use. Do you use Brolin? Do you use Integrage? Do you use float? And I didn't say that for second word right at all. But float, strings, script, callback. Which one do you use? To find all that out, you go over to the i3D file. And let me change the camera view. So I've got my i3D file open, and I just do a search for the Juice Factory. And it should say Fabric Script Juice Factory. And there it is. Is this the one I want?
You're looking for
nope.
Peanut, right?
That's not, no. I'm looking for the Juice script. Okay, so let me go look for Fabric on Create. So I'm going to go back over here to the, well here, I can just go right here to Texaco. It's all going to be the same.
I'll be right back, Mr. Pat. Gotta go to the little boy's room.
Okay. Yeah, I just visited a little girl's room. You want me to send the little girl over there to the little boy? It's up to you, ma'am. See, attributes. Okay, so let's look at... Now, Texaco was really set up weird. I didn't even mess with it the way this guy had it. JV Rivers. And then I come all the way to the bottom, and there's my Texaco fabric. Now see, all I really need is that fabric. I can grab the Texaco. Because see, all these are the same right here. Everyone's going to be identical. So, I'm going to go back to... Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Now I'm back where you guys are. And I'm doing a search. You guys can't see the search window, I don't think. No, you can't. Okay. So there's the fabric. I'm just making sure that I see the... Nope, that's not it. Oh, wait a minute now. See, liquid trailer, maize. And I've done this like so many times, I don't know why I'm screwing it up now. I should have got that, well here, let me go ahead and get it. Should be right here, and let's say fabric script. There we go, that's what I needed. I don't know why I'm trying to do it ass backwards today. Okay, so here's the fabric script, and you'll see all these things, area, player index, all that, and it tells me this is a string, that's a string, script callback, and I need to know that stuff. So, product per hour, I got to have all this stuff for the factory to show up. It won't show up otherwise. But I don't know if I want to use these numbers. So let me look at some other fabrics. See this, and I don't know what, you see, no tires, what fabric, what, trying to see what factory this is. It should say somewhere in here. I forgot where it was though. Now see the player index. That's all this is saying where on the scene graph is the product per hour located. Is the not product per hour, but the work index and the input and the output and all that stuff. So, and then mod fabric. Okay, so. Player index. Let me look real quick. It's been so long since I put in a damn factory. Yeah, so player index. We're going to go with player index first because I don't need an area. So here's what I do. I take this and let me change this, the camera view so you can see what I'm doing. And this is why the factory was not showing up. So I can close out everything to do with Texaco. And let's go down to the peanut factory. And I'm going to go with the platters. It's right there. That's the one you want to use. That very first, that top one. And I could say Platters Factory if I wanted to, but Platters is sufficient. Okay, so there we go. We're there. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of the scene graph so you guys can see above my head what I'm doing. So I'm going to add player index. And I believe it was a string. Let me go back over here. Yep, it's a string, and it's value 2. But I don't know if that's value 2. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. String, and I'm going to add it. But the value, I have to bring up the scene graph to see what the value is. Now this is going to be player index. And player index is, let's see, 0. The first, see input trigger, that's a 0. The next one is 1. The next one is 2. So that my player index is 2. So I got to tell it where to look for this in the scene graph. So then we do the next one. Product per hour. And that's up to me what I put that as. And that's an integer. I can't say that word real fast. So I'm going to go with player per hour and integer right there. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm probably still in the way. So the product per hour is going to be like 1, 2, 3, 5,000. 5,000 liters per hour. Because it's 5,000 per hour per product. So you're going to have 3 products. So basically you're getting 15,000 liters per hour. So there's that one. Now I go to the next one. And what I'm doing is I'm going back to that i3D file and grabbing what I need. Now this next one is a string. It's work index. And what that means is, you see this work animation? That's what it's wanting to know. Where is that? So I put in work animation. Here, you know what? I can move this up a little. Hold on. I can move this up so you can see it and still see what I'm doing. So let me make sure that that came up far enough. I'm going to watch the video real quick. God damn, who's that sexy guy in the square little box down at the bottom left? Holy shit. Oh. Okay, yeah, you can see. So I'm going to put work animation. And what did I say? It was a string. Let me double check myself. Yep, it's a string script. So I'm adding scripts here is what I'm doing.
You're having a moment.
Huh?
No, he's actually fixing his mistake.
Yeah, I'm fixing my mistake. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to add this as a string. And now it wants to know where the work animation is. So you remember, input trigger is 0.
Yep.
Output is 1. Player trigger is 2. Work animation is 3. So I'm going to say, okay, it's in number 3. I hope this is making sense. So because a factory has to know where to pull this information from. And I was trying to make the game pick up a factory when I hadn't told it where the input, the output, the work animation, none of that stuff was. So now we're going to do the input index and tell the script where the work index input is, and that's going to be in 0 because it's the very first one. So here, then it's a string. How do I know that? Because I got that information. Because it's not something you're going to always remember, because it could be any one of these scripts. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4. If there's 5 scripts there, which one do you use? You just go to the i3D file, bring up fabric script, and it's going to show you which ones the other factories are using. So it is a string. So I'm going to add the input, and I know that the input index is 0 because it's the very first one. So I'm going to say 0. And then let's go to the next one. And again, I'm going back to the i3D file to see what the next one is. The next one is on create. And it even tells me it's a script callback, and it tells me what I need to put in the box in the i3D file. And maybe, here, let me show you what because if I was watching this, I'd want to know details. So let me go and show you what I'm talking about. So right here, this is where I'm pulling this information from. Now the onCreate is very important because you're directing it to an XML file. So the onCreate, the type is a script callback right here. And in the box, there's going to be an empty blank box when I put this script in there. And it says the value is mod onCreate fabric script. So that's what I'm going to put in there. That's where I'm getting all this information from. And the next one's going to be the output index. It's a string script, and the value on his is 1, or on the Texaco is 1. But it may be something different on this one. But I usually, in every factory, I usually put them in the same order, so I know where it is. So let me go back. So now we're at the same spot. We're going to do the onCreate, which is a script callback. It's not a string. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to say script callback, which is at the bottom. Add it. And now you see the blank box. Then I have to go back to the i3D file, grab the mod on create dot fabric script and put that in that blank box. Basically, I'm telling the computer or the game, this is where everything is. And none of that was correct for this map. That's why it wasn't picking it up. So the next one is, where's the output indexes? The output products. So then that's also a string. I'm going to put output, add it. Now where's the output? Well, we go 0 and the output is in 1. So I'll put 1. Oh, wrong box. I'll put 1 there. Now this factory will be picked up. I promise you. Now I can go in here and I just want to see if I was right. I want to see if I change this to peanuts, what's it going to say? And I'm going to change the honey back to honey because I want to know what it's going to say. Okay, Paul, who said something about politics? And I want to make it perfectly clear. When I say liberal, I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about mentally delusional individuals that are somewhere in our country that are treasonous idiots, that if you don't believe their way, you're damned to hell. And they will try to destroy you and discredit you, and you've got to think their way. That's what I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with politics.
That's not any better.
Huh? What's not any better?
That's not any better than the politics angle.
What's not any better? We're not talking politics. We're talking about delusional idiots. But either way, yeah, neither one is good to talk about. But when a delusional idiot comes in here and dislikes my video and jumps to the next video, yeah, we're going to say something. And when I say we, I mean all of we. Okay, so now I can bring back in my attributes. And so why am I at cartons? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I changed that from honey. So let me go get the... So I'm going to close this i3D file out because I don't need it. Because, you know, I was just using it for information. And I'm going to open up the mod.des file. And I'm going to find honey. Yes, I could type it in there, but I've learned the hard way. You do not type nothing in those boxes. You copy and paste it.
That's good to know.
Oh yeah, never type. You've already got it on the mod desk, and it's right. So why try to type it? You might accidentally put in an I or an E or a period or your, you know, I've done it. So I'm going to make this honey. And then let's go to... Oh, absolutely. No, I'm not a Republican and I'm not a Democrat, Mr. Paul. I am a diehard conservative. I believe in freedom. I believe in freedom of choice. I believe in leave me the fuck alone and let me live my life the way I want to. And I do not believe in pushing my views on off everybody else if you don't believe the way I do. If you agree with me, hey, that's great. Man, we can have a conversation. If you disagree with me, hey, great, we can have a conversation. But don't call me like... Huh? What?
Good, you said amen.
Yeah, I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, whether you're Democrat or Republican. What I can't stand about the liberals is if you don't believe their way, you're just a piece of shit, and no, they're the piece of shit. They're the one committing treason against the United States of America. Literally, they're committing treason.
Hey, Pat?
Yep.
I thought we stopped talking about the liberal parties and all that crap.
Kelly started it.
Yeah.
I'm innocent.
Oh, yeah, that word does not go with Kelly.
course it does.
Yeah, I am a diehard conservative, but that doesn't have anything to do with liberals. So,
I'm on your side. Because that's what I am.
okay, so now we're at the tobacco, and that was peanuts. So I'm going to go back to my mod HUD, or my mod desk, not mod HUD, and look for peanuts. There it is. You remember I called it peanuts, but I took the S away because there's so many mods out there, or there may be, and they're going to call this fruit type peanut, not peanuts. So you wouldn't be able to use that harvester or whatever on this map if I called it something different. So let's just stay with what the general modders are doing. Okay, so now that's done. I can save. And now let's go see if it's going to... Oh, I know it'll pick it up. Well, I'm not sure because I changed it back to peanuts and honey.
But it should.
But it should, yeah. But I will tell you this. You cannot put in a factory and say add the empty pallets and then go in game and test it to see if those empty pallets are going to show up, because they won't. You have to have every product that you're doing on, because when you import a factory, it's already got the products that you're going to be using in the factory. I mean, because it was on the other map. It's already there. So if you just do the empty pallets the way you want them and then go in game to test, until you've got all the triggers for this map in the scene graph right, nothing's going to show up. I mean, in game when you go to that factory. Okay, so there we go. We saved it. Now we're going to go over and go in game. So let me change my my camera view. Your screen's going to go black, guys. Give me just a second to launch the game.
Yes, Paul. No more politics.
Okay, so we're just...
takes that young fella on the screen there.
Huh?
Politics.
What about politics?
Paul says no more politics.
Yeah, no more politics. Let's talk about maps.
Yeah. Like, you know what I think would be cool?
What?
When you convert this over to 19 to a 16x map.
Well, yeah, I thought about that, but I don't know how to make a 16x map. I don't know how to extend the map bigger than what it already is. Of course, that doesn't mean I can't learn how to do it, but right now I don't know how to do that. The edge of the map is the edge of the map, and I don't know how to extend the edge of the map further out. But hell yeah, if I can make it a 16, I will. I'll take Factory Farm and just keep extending it out. Even at, isn't there such thing as an 8x map or a 10x map or a 12x map? Does it have to be a 16?
I think a 16 would be cool.
That would be huge, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That would be massive. Because this is a 4x. See how big it is? Whew.
Yeah.
That would be huge. But all I'd have to do with the fields is I could duplicate the fields.
Make them bigger.
No, not make them bigger. Just like number 2, duplicate it and put it further to the left and call it field number 23 or something.
I got a question for you, Pat.
Yeah.
In real life, when you build a subdivision in an industrial area, they tend to keep the industrial area away from the residential area.
Yes.
Have you thought about making your factories like you would in real life?
Not really, because I'm so limited to the space that I have.
But if you had more space, would you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But see, the residential area is just for show. You can't really use it. But yeah, that would be cool to have a residential area and then all the factories away from it. But with the limited space, like the first major factory I put in was Kellogg's, and I kept it far away from the residential area on purpose. And then when I went to put in Ocean Spray, I really wanted it near the farm, and so I got rid of all that residential area that was there. So there's still residential area down the road, but if you'll look, there's no residential area right there beside it or anything. I removed all that. But then after that, I stopped thinking about the residential area and just started placing them where they would fit and where I thought they would look nice.
Yeah. So if you had the room, you could do it, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And a 16-inch map would definitely do it.
Yeah. Because then you could put your fields, your farm, outside the city, is what I was thinking.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Your animals and all that.
I'm going to go over here while I'm here and look at this I don't know why I did it that way. I don't really have to do it that way. Hold on.
That's a handy little tool, that flying around.
Oh yeah, it is. I didn't have to do it that way, but since I'm here, I might as well. I just want to go look at this logistics center because I added the honey. Make sure that the honey showed up. Slow down a little bit. Okay, there it is. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I was just saying, looks cool.
Yeah, flying around's great.
Saves time.
Okay, so now we can, let me change my map view to the notepad, and I'm going to bring up the save game number 3 and the vehicles, and now you'll see the peanut factory. See right here where it says fabric script planters, and you need honey, empty pallets, peanut oil, peanut butter, honey roasted. Where's my peanuts? Oh, I didn't change the tobacco to peanuts.
Oops.
But that's okay because I don't have peanuts on the map, so there would be no script or a texture for it.
Right.
So
where it says tobacco, that would say peanuts?
Yeah, it would say peanuts, correct. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say we've got 50,000 of each. So I got 50,000 of everything, and I'm going to save this. Wait, I want to also go to empty pallets. No, it's under board. So I'm going to go to board, find out where that is. There's cardboard, that's the fruit factory. Here, let me go up. Okay, so here is the wood fabric number 2. Nope, I need pallets, cardboard, wood, that's carton, wood, cardboard, there's the carton fabric 4, cardboard, I'm looking for, see, wood fabric, see, board wood chips, nope, that's not it. Yep, pallet production 2, but I need pallet production just 1. So now I found it. Let's find the regular pallet production. So I want pallets because I'm going to take 60,000 over there because I want to make sure it's gonna work.
Happy New Year, Paul.
Huh?
Paul said Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, buddy. It's 7:08 here, so we've got a little while. Okay, so there's the pallets. And what was the other products that we needed, if you remember? We needed salt. So I'm going to look for salt at the salt factory.
Happy New Year, Sharky. Must be New Year's Eve or New Year's on their...
Well, they're all responding to me saying Happy New Year's.
Oh, okay. So here's the salt. I'm adding the salt in there. So we needed honey, which we don't have. But let me find. Let's go peanuts. Well, I've already added the honey. Salt, tobacco. Okay, so that's all I'd need, right? Pallets, salt,
yeah, pallets.
Honey. Okay. So now I've got the products that I need except for the honey and the peanuts, but I've substituted the peanuts for the tobacco. And now what I need to do is substitute the honey for something. Really, so I can make sure that that thing works, the trigger. So I'm going to save this game. And then I'm going to change views.
8 minutes past. Sharky.
And let's go in game and test it.
Sharky's got fireworks at his window.
Hey man, how's our future look, Sharky? You're in the future, we're in the past. It's nice to have somebody that can tell me what my future is that's actually there. We got a time traveler here, guys. He's like 4 hours into the future.
Is Trump impeached yet?
Shut up. What are you talking about? Is Trump impeached?
Yeah, well, they were talking about that this morning.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to impeach him. This guy was ordained by God. He is there because of God, nobody else.
I thought it was the American people that got him in.
Yeah, it wasn't. We knew in 2011 that Trump was going to run for president and win, and by against all odds.
He said won. That back in the early 80s.
Did he? Oh yeah, on Oprah Winfrey.
No, on what was it, a blonde chick that was...
Why'd we go back to Trump? Can we focus on the map there, Miss Kelly?
I think it was Kelly.
Yeah, it was Kelly's fault, yep.
So you're in the UK, Sharky?
Huh?
Sharky's in the UK.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. What I normally do is I'm going to bring up my my cheat, and I'm going to go, let's say 500.
I don't see the in-game, sir.
Oh shit, I switched it. I guess it didn't switch. Yeah, sometimes it won't. Switch it again. Okay, it'll take a minute to get in here. Okay, now you should be in here in just a second.
There it goes.
Okay, good. So, get out of here. I've got 500,000, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy a tractor, a fast one. Okay, and go back, and I'm going to buy a tipper. Yeah, let's get this product. Oh shit, you know what I didn't do? I didn't add tobacco to the silos.
Oh shit.
Okay, and then I need where's my tippers? There it is. Let's go get the product trailer, or the little BD trailer. Holy shit, why is that thing shaking like that? I haven't messed with that thing. What the? No, that's not even funny. I haven't touched it. Why is it all of a sudden shaking? Both of them are shaking.
Yeah, why would that do that? I noticed that the other day with the stump grinder. I brought it in and it was shaking like a leaf in the wind. They're cold.
Okay, I gotta get out of here. Let me bring it up in.
No, he said they're colliding.
No, I'm just getting out of the game.
I said they're cold.
No. I haven't touched that thing. Now, has anybody had any problem with the product trailer or the BD trailer in version 2.2?
I've had a problem with it not, it doesn't have the sides on it.
Huh?
You know how you have the sides there?
Yeah.
It doesn't have that. It just has the framing.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's see-through, but it has the steel support.
Okay, so let me, yeah, he may be right. It may have just been colliding. Well, shit, I don't know why I launched that. Okay, so let me go into game number 2. No, I'm not. Let me get out of here. And let me change my camera view back to this. And I'm going to get out of the mod desk and bring up game number 2 and do the same thing. Bring up the vehicle file and let's go down to nope, it's not going to have it because I haven't saved that game. Okay, so I have to getting ahead of myself. Okay, so let's launch the game and save it under number 2. Number 2 is where I usually test, but I thought I'd tested in 3, but I guess I haven't. Right, bed trailer animation, animal look, yeah, good. Let's make sure that All of them are on. I don't want the buffalo timber. I don't want the course play on. Don't need that. Don't need those headers anymore. I've got all those. Okay, good. So let's start game number 2. They're just clipping. Yeah, it could have been doing that because they were on top of each other. I didn't even think of that.
Well, when I had the stump grinder, there was nothing else there. And it was doing that.
But you're saying that you don't have sides on the trailer? It should have the sides.
No, when I buy the product trailer, it doesn't have sides.
I just bought it and it had sides, and you've got the same game I've got.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because in version 2.2, the only... no, I don't even think I messed with the product trailer. See, what did I add to version 2.2? Did I add any? No, I just added the extra pallet factory, the extra carton. I didn't have to mess with the product trailer or the BD trailer. Now I'm going to have to, because there's products on the map that's not in the trailers.
Well, I'd wait till you get your new trailers.
Well, it's not new trailers. I got to go in there and edit them.
Yeah.
But now I'm just going in here to see if they're going to shake again.
No, I'm talking about the trailers from Eric.
The trailers for what?
Your trailers that Eric did?
Oh, yeah.
They still have that weight issue.
Okay, so let's go over to... right. I want to go to the pallet factory, so I'm going to go right there. Oh, shit. Mess that up. Shit, I don't have any pallets. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out of here. And we're going to have to add... I'm going to have to go in and do the BD trailer and the product trailer and all that stuff. To add the pallets for the 3 products and the honey that we don't have on the map yet. Or that we don't have in the trailers yet, not the map. Okay. So let's see what camera we're at. So I'm going to switch cameras to the, well, no, I'm going to go to here. Let's go here. So now I've got to bring up the BD trailer, because we've got to add all these products. But before I do that, I've got to do something else. All these see these pallets right here? I don't think I have these in the folder. Let me see. I might have them. I doubt it. See, peanut butter sign, barrier, peanut sign, planters, UF. Nope, I don't have it. So let me get rid of those two. Okay. So here's what I have to do. This palette, I've got to export it so I can have an i3D file for it. And that's a honey palette. And I'm going to export. I don't know if I want to export the selection. Yeah, I'm just going to export selection. I don't need the files. I've already got them. And then I'm going to save it under my BD trailer. Okay, there's one. And it's shouldn't ask me anything else because I just saved selection. Okay. And now we need all these pallets because we're going to add them to the trailer.
This is just adding to be able to put them on the BD trailer?
Yes, the BD trailer and the product trailer. Because when you put them on there, if I haven't added them, your trailer is just going to be blank. You're not going to see nothing. So I got to tell the trailers, hey, this is the product. Golly, I don't know what. I get so sick of GE sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need the files because I've already got them. So I'm just gonna, each one of these, I need one of them. You gotta wait for GE. And let's get this one.
Now that would go to the BD trailer?
I'm sorry?
Is that going to go to the BD trailer or the product trailer?
Both.
Right on.
If I don't put it in both, then you'll see it in the BD trailer, but then when you load it in the product trailer, is it going to be nothing there? Because it'll still act like it's loading, but you won't see any pallets.
Wow. That's what's happening with the trailers from Eric. You load them, you see that it's getting loaded, but there's nothing in the trailer.
Okay, so he hasn't done what I'm fixing to do.
But he's got it at 100,000, and it's hard. Like the truck has a hard time moving.
Oh wow. Okay. So I'm going to bring up the BD trailer first. And I'm going to switch cameras. I don't know if it'll switch automatically or not. I don't think it will. It might. I'm going to look. No, it didn't. Okay, so I'm going to switch. Okay, so this is the BD trailer with all the products in it. And here's the screwed up part. You're going to have to sit here and watch me turn all these off, one at a freaking time. Because I don't want anything on this trailer, because I can't see what I'm putting on the trailer. So, here's what I have to do. I don't know if you guys can see or not. I don't need the user attributes, and I don't need all that. So
yeah, we can see what you're doing.
Oh, I need the attributes, definitely. Okay. See this visibility? I got to turn the visibility off on every single one of them. And let me go grab a cup of coffee real quick because I'm going to need it. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. Took me just a little while longer. I had sheets in the freaking washing machine. I had to throw them in the dryer. Okay. So this is what we got to do. You see that visibility? I got to turn it off. And I got to go down the list of every product on the map and click it off. So that trailer is empty.
Is Sharky Eric?
I don't know. It might be. Sharky, are you Eric Lawson? I can't remember. But Sharky, here's what you have to do. If you're Eric, here's what you have to do. Jeff, did you say? Well, I'll wait and see if you're Eric or not.
Well, that's what I was asking you.
I don't remember. I remember Eric would come in here with a different name.
Yeah.
But now I don't remember if that was him or not.
No.
Okay.
And yes, Sharky, I am having an issue with the trailer that Eric Lawson made for Mr. Pat. The weight he has listed in it says 100,000 liters.
Hey Gary, how you doing, buddy? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hi Gary. It says 100,000 liters, but when I put 100,000 liters in it, the trailer starts bouncing really good, and the truck I'm using has a hard time pulling it.
Okay, so when you say that the trailer doesn't have the sides, you're not talking about my product trailer, right?
The one that Maverick has.
That's the one you're having problems with?
The one that Maverick has in there doesn't have sides.
Huh. Mine does.
And the one that Eric Lawson made for you, because he put it on his thing, right?
Yeah.
And so I went and got it. It holds 100,000 liters. But as soon as you put it in it, the trailer starts bouncing a little bit, and then the truck has a hard time pulling it.
Okay, I'm opening up my product trailer now. I'm going to unzip it. I'm going to bring it in because I know I did not. See, when I'm doing it, I make the sides of the trailer invisible so I can see inside the trailer. So let me
Thank you, Turkey.
let me bring that up in Giants Editor.
So did you send that to Eric Lawson, Turkey?
No, he didn't send it to me. Okay. So I didn't. Good. Okay. So I'm going to keep going down the list, and no, he doesn't. I don't think he knows how to do that, Sharky.
The only thing I know how to do is raise a capacity, and I'm not messing with that until I know that the trailers are working properly.
Well, in this version, I guarantee you, I don't know about Eric's trailers, but these are going to be working properly. And see, I can look at the console and see if there's any errors at all, and there is none. So let me look at the I got the product trailer up. Let me look and see if there's any errors on that. Nope, no errors. So I don't know what the problem would be, why you're not seeing the sides of the trailer. That's crazy.
No, I don't know how to do things in the XML. Only thing if you consider changing the capacity. Happy New Year, Gary.
Yeah, man, Happy New Year. Let's make it a 2019 Blast.
Trailer.
Now see guys, all I'm doing here is I'm going down the list and making all the products invisible, so then I have an empty trailer, so then I can place the pallets right where I want them. And then once I'm done with all the products, then once I turn everything back on, then you go to load it and it's going to show up.
Yeah, Sharky, if you could do that and send it to Pat, and Pat can put it in his mod file.
Well, no, I'm not going to put any stuff from Eric until Eric's got it all right. I'm not going to. I want to learn how to add all these all the equipment to the actual map, so I don't have to add it to a zip file.
Well, Sharky says, okay, do you want me to sort trailer?
Oh yeah, he's going to sort it out. Okay, yeah, Sharky, yeah, definitely send it to me. If you're going to fix it. Absolutely, man.
Because once it was sorted out, I was just going to raise it up to where, because see, I play this map by myself.
You're echoing.
Am I?
Well, every now and then you start echoing. You're not right then now.
See what I do, Pat?
Right there, you're echoing.
Oh. What I do with the trailer is because I play your map all by myself now.
Yeah.
So I raised the capacity on the trailers up to the 500,000 mark. So I can pick up one load at a time. And I'm not running back and forth.
Okay. Now see, what I do is I use, once I go over there and I empty out, I teleport back to where the product is, load the trailer and drive it over there.
Now see, I don't teleport at all.
Okay.
I drive everywhere.
Come here, baby.
I guess that's probably why there's 1,500 hours into your map.
Yeah. I just don't see the need to drive all the way back over there empty. Now, if I got a product on the trailer, I will not teleport. I drive it.
I don't even think I have that teleport mod.
Oh, I love it.
I've heard about it. My brother has it. But I don't.
Do you know how to change the capacity, Jeff?
Yes, I do.
See, I don't know how to do any of that with mods.
You go into if I'm correct, you go into the mod, you open it up, and you drag over to your desktop the trailer folder, and you go into that with Notepad++.
Gary wants it too, Sharky. Well, if he sends it to me and it works on my map with all the products, I'll add it to the zip file until I can figure out how to add it to the actual game where it just shows up in the store, but it's not in the zip file. I'd like to do that with all the equipment that I got in that zip file. The product trailer, all of it.
Yeah, so that's the only mods that I use is the ones that you put in your...
Oh, okay. I'd just rather them not be mods. I'd rather just stick them in the game itself. I think I'd have to do it like I do the BD trailer. The BD trailer is inside the folder of the game. So when I zip up that game, it's already in there. So I think if I took the product trailer and added it to the game file. It would be there once you load the game.
Which trailer is it? Oh. Which looking for which trailer is it that you want? Do you have the new trailers that have factory farm on them and all that? Like they're painted up? One of them will be factory farm. One will be done up as a military, ambulance, and fire.
Yeah, I'd love to have. I know he's done a lot of trailers, and I'd like to have all of them.
Well, he made them a package deal.
Yeah, but if I had them, I could go bring them in and see if all the products are on there, and if not, I could add them, and then I could get with Sharky, and he could tell me how to increase the capacity, and where trailers actually, or a truck's going to actually pull it. Me and Sharky, we could get on Discord or something, and you could show me how to do that, and then I could take his trailers, bring them in here like I'm doing now, and make sure all the products are in there, so when you load a product, it's going to show up. Because I think that's the problem, because none of the products are showing up in his trailer, because he hasn't went in here like this and added them. And I don't know if he knows how to do that, because you got to not only add them, then you got to go into the XML file and add them there too.
Did you get the link from Eric?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any link. Oh, to the trailers?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent it to me. I've got it somewhere. I haven't went over and even looked at them yet.
Those are the trailers I'm talking about.
Once I get unbusy from doing this factory and I add in the honey, and once I slow down, I'll be able to say, okay, now let me go look at this stuff.
Today. Yeah, I think that's a cool factory, Gary.
Got no mic, no idea about. Oh, okay. Wait. What is this? Why is this showing up white?
That looks like the pallets that you pick up at that one place.
What one place?
Where you do the cannery and all that?
Yeah, I'll be able to look at. Once it disappears, I'll know which one it is. But it's showing up white for some reason. I don't know why. Shouldn't be. Because I go through here and turn them all on one at a time to make sure they're all showing up right.
For the trailers.
I think it's the goat pallets.
Could be.
It is the goat pallets. Look at that. Okay. So. Damn it. Why would that do that? I had them on there. Ugh. Okay. Let's see.
I haven't even got the goats going yet.
Okay, I'll just remember the goat pallets. I'll have to come back to it. Because I even tested that and they loaded fine in both trailers.
What link are you looking for?
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that, man. What a compliment. I really appreciate that. Guys, I'm not doing nothing special right now. I'm just clicking a box that says visible. So I'm making everything invisible. Now wait, wasn't there something after chicken wings? Is that the last thing I put in there?
Wouldn't there be rabbits?
Huh?
Isn't there rabbits?
I missed one. What is this? Did I miss chicken breasts altogether? Must have. Yeah. Okay. So I need to go back to the I just don't get that. Why it's not I'm back on the map, guys. I gotta go over here and get the goat pallet. I have no idea why it's not why it's showing up white. Because it worked for me.
You're not the only one, Gary. I'm waiting for Mr. Pat to convert this map over to 19 before I even touch that game.
You have no idea what kind of compliment that is for me. That people are waiting just because of my map. And I say my map because you can tell Maverick, you know, that's your map, and he'll tell you quick, nope, that's not my map, that's Pat's map now. He's improved it 100%. I mean, he's told Nick the Hick that, the whole group that, so it's not my map anymore, it's Pat's. Okay, so let me, you know what I want to do? I want to find out where this, where it's pulling the, oh, here, I need to bring this stuff down so I can see. I brought it up so you guys could see what I was doing.
You're still stuck on the BD trailer.
Yeah, I know. I'm just over here real quick. I'm just going to keep it where it is for now. And I'm going to look for the texture real quick, and I'll be back over there. Because it's missing the texture, but I put that texture in the BD file.
So Sharky, you might want to hook up with Mr. Pat to get the link for those trailers. To be able to fix them for him. Because I just can't seem to find it now.
Okay, so it's lamb box. So let me go see if I put it. Let's see where if I put it in the BD file. I thought I did. Textures.
Yeah, I went and bought the game right from Giants. I will never want to talk to them ever again.
Giants?
Yeah, they're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, I've never bought nothing from them. I always buy it from GameStop online.
Well, a month before Giants launched 19, they have the Thrustmaster steering wheel and their button box. Steam came out with a patch, and somebody took the true for that stuff and made it false. I didn't know how to go into and change all that stuff. So I sent a message off to Giants, and they're blaming it on my stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They asked for my log twice. They asked me to make a video to show them what I'm doing. And they came back and said, well, it's your stuff. Well. And then they said to me if I wanted a refund, I'd have to go back to Microsoft And I'm like sitting there going, why do I have to go to Microsoft? It's not their game.
Yeah, it's like they just pawned the problem off on everybody else except them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna export this. Oh shit! No, I need the whole thing. What am I doing? Get out of there. Okay, so
Night, Sharky.
good night, Sharky.
So yeah, I basically went on Kelly's game because everything worked on her computer still. So I went into Notepad++ and saw a 4-letter word. This needed to be changed from false to true.
Wow.
Yep. 3 weeks of arguing with them.
Okay, I'm waiting for this. I just exported the goat pallets, so I can switch those out. And
Sharky's saying he needs the link.
Yeah, I don't know what the link is, buddy.
The link to those trailers that you got from.
Oh, he sent it, but hell, I don't know where that is. Let's see, inbox. Who was that? Eric Lawson. Let me see if I can find his message.
Because I can't find it.
Hold on just a minute, I may have it. Because he's working on changing out the trains on the map.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know he sent it to me. Can you link just for the police trailer? I know how much you wanted that, and I'll put the rest on my mods page. So let's see if this is it. I don't know what his mod page is. This might be his mod page. Yeah, no, that's just one trailer.
Yeah, he's got 5 of them.
Yeah. I'm looking, man. Yeah, I see him in this picture he sent me. They look really cool. I like the one with the eagle on the front.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't send me a link to all of them. I thought he did, though.
Oh, it's in his thing. I remember that.
In his what?
In his file folder, you just gotta go. Oh shit.
This might be it. Hold on just a minute. No, that's his Facebook page. Would it be on his Facebook?
I think so.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. It says Factory Farm Product Trailer Unzip Me.
Yeah, there should be 5 of them in there.
Yeah, there is. Okay, here's the link, buddy. I'm putting them in the chat. There you go, man. Okay. So now I need to go get the goat trailer. I need to turn that on because it's all white. And I'm going to import the goat trailer, or the goat pallet. Actually, the lamb pallet, not the goat pallet. Yeah, if you could fix all those and have the product all show up in them and all that, that would be awesome, man.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could have the weight at the capacity at 500,000.
Yeah, because I can go in there and change that back to 100,000. Well, no, just, you know how to do that, right?
I do, yeah.
So, yeah, just leave it at 100,000, and whoever wants to change it can change it.
Yeah, but you want to put the trailer when you're working on it. Test it at 500,000.
Oh yeah, well that's true. I just don't want mine at 500,000. Cheater.
Okay. It ain't cheating when it's all by myself.
Oh yes, it is.
No.
So you can't cheat at solitary.
No.
Okay, well. Hey, this is your world. You figure it out, man. You feel fine with it, you go. I just don't want one that holds that much, because to me it's just unrealistic. So I just don't want it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
because it saves me a lot of time, right?
Oh sure. I mean, you have to play it your way, man, regardless of what anybody else thinks.
Can't put the products in cargo.
Yeah, I'm having to change these all out because for some reason it lost the texture to it. And let me make sure this text, I want to find out where it's pulling this texture from. Hold on just a minute, guys. Make sure it's pulling it
He
from
says
where I
he's going
want
to do them in the morning.
Okay.
For tomorrow. And he'll send them back to you.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so it is pulling where I want it to pull from.
Yeah, Sharky, if you could make them hold 500,000 and put them back to what Pat wants, that'd be muchly appreciated.
Or you can make it at 500,000. You can tell me how to go in there and change it, couldn't you, Jeff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can make it at if everybody wants 500,000, make it at that, and when I get it, I'll just put it what I want it on. I want it at 100,000.
All you gotta do is go in and change the...
I've never messed with mods. What I have done is I know how to go in there and change the speed.
Yep.
To make a truck go faster.
And have a bit more horsepower. Because a lot of things
you can't put products in, I don't think, but I'll give it a go. You just put the products in exactly like I'm doing here, Sharky. You have to add it to here, and then you have to add it to the XML file to let it know, okay, how many are showing up here. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 12 pallets. So I've got to tell the XML file to load 12 pallets on this trailer when it's loading the goat meat. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's pretty easy. It's just time consuming as hell.
Clicking on factory farm is not doing nothing.
What?
Oh, it's Sharky saying clicking on
factory farm. Are you talking about the link I sent you? Let me see. Let me click on it. And then you just go, once that comes up, if you go over to the right, you see the little down arrow? If you'll click that, it'll start downloading that zip file and unzip it, and all those trailers are in there.
Yeah. Yeah, if you hit that arrow. Another window will come up and you just hit download anyway.
See, this is something I didn't plan on doing, was changing out a bunch of pallets that I'd already put on here, but for some reason it lost the texture. So I don't want you loading goat meat and it show up white.
And this was for?
This is for the meat factory, the goat meat.
Oh yeah, that's another one I haven't even got running yet.
But I tested it and loaded the trailer with goat meat and took it and sold it, and it looked fine. And now all of a sudden it lost the texture, turned the whole pallet white.
Paul says I have 5 modeled trailers I got from Mod Hub that work perfectly on...
I don't know how that would work, Paul, because they're not going to have all the products that like these pallets right here, this goat meat. That pallet's not going to show up on that trailer because nobody's added it to the trailer or to the XML file. Now, it may pick it up, but you're not going to see it in the trailer. You're not going to see the actual pallets in the trailer. It'll pick it up, but the trailer's going to be empty.
Did you get it, Sharky?
And one more, and we'll be done with this. So, Paul, do you actually see the product inside the trailer, like this pallet right here for goat meat? I designed this pallet, the pictures on the front and everything. So unless somebody took my pallet and added it to that trailer, you're not going to see this pallet inside the trailer. I'm not saying it won't work. It will work. But when you open up the doors, there's nothing there. Or he's put a generic pallet for everything. It doesn't matter what it is, a pallet's going to show up, but it's not going to be the actual product. It's just going to be like a gray pallet or blue pallet, whatever. You can do that. But I want it to be realistic, so when you pick up goat meat, you're going to see goat meat in the BD trailer or the product trailer.
So Sharky's downloading it now.
Okay, good. Okay, so the goat pallet is fine. So let's make that invisible and save. Okay, so now I'm going to look for like mushrooms, because you remember the honey is in the same pallet as mushrooms.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look for, and I'm just going to duplicate mushrooms.
Oh,
see, there's onions.
Sharky's asking you something, Pat.
This video that I'm doing now, Sharky, damn, I'm hearing from people on Facebook I haven't heard from in like 9 months. Everybody saying happy New Year.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Okay, you see these pallets? It doesn't matter if they're onions or not. That's fine, because they're the same size. So what I do is I just duplicate, and this is how I do it, so I don't have to start from scratch and put in all the user attributes and all that stuff. So I'll duplicate that, it'll go to the bottom, and then I just import honey and replace each pallet with the honey.
Have yourself a good New Year's, Paul. Keep safe.
Absolutely, buddy. Man, we've had a blast this year, man, or the last couple months. I appreciate you, Paul, very, very much. Okay, I'm going to change the onion to honey, the one I duplicated, actually. And then I'm going to import my honey palette.
That way it'll look the same.
Yeah, because it's the same pallet.
Yeah.
And like the pallets that's got the peanuts and all that, that's the same pallets as my Heinz pallets.
Right.
So yeah, so I can bring up the Heinz, like the ketchup, and replace those with the honey roasted peanuts, the peanut butter, all that. Okay, so here's my honey. And I'll go to, it says melon pallets, but it's not. Oh, let me change that out. Yeah, because I want it to say honey pallets. So I'm going to load and replace. Now see, on this one you have to tell the XML file that you're loading 24 pallets, not 12. Because these are double stacked.
Yeah, on...
Now there they are.
That Eric made you?
Huh?
On the trailers that Eric made you?
No.
I think they'll hold 18 pallets.
Oh, okay.
Because they're a lot longer than this thing.
Oh, see, I didn't... You see where it still says the onions? That's because I didn't turn off onions in the visibility. So I need to go back up here and look for onions and turn it off so you can see the pallet that I'm actually putting there. And there it is. There's honey, or onion. And you'll see that the visibility is still there. So let me turn that off. Now it's honey. And see, you'll see there's honey. I'm just replacing these pallets. So when you load honey, you're going to see honey in the trailer. So see, when you guys say make a factory, all this is stuff you have to do to make a factory work. And so many people, I've had messages saying, can you just stick this factory in there? Well, no. I got to put the triggers, I got to put the pallets in place, I got to do the trailers, the product trailer, everything. And I don't mind doing it if it's a factory that makes sense and, you know, it's a good idea. I'll put it in there, like this peanut factory. I thought that was a great idea.
I thought so too.
I did. I thought it would liven the map up a little bit. And I was happy to know, hey, I'm going to add another fruit type, until I actually started thinking about what I went through when I added tobacco. And I'm like, holy shit, I got to go back through that. But, you know, you only got to do it once. Once it's done. And I'll do it faster this time because I've already done it. So when he starts saying something, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And I'll pause the video and go do it.
Yeah.
The first time, I couldn't do that because I didn't know what I was doing.
Then you get crazy people like me on here and going, well, let's think about this factory and maybe another one.
Correct. For a week I was trying to figure out how to block you, man, so you'd stop with the ideas. Man, I gotta shut this guy up. He's making me look bad.
Did you ever think about putting a mine on?
A what?
A mine?
No, I won't do that. A mine has nothing to do with farming.
No, but you can make it so you can build your factories.
See, I don't want to do that. I know Jordan's map did that. I just don't want to go through that part. I mean, as a player, I mean, I don't mind locking it up where I have to buy the factory. That's okay. So, you know, this factory's going to cost, you know, $750,000 just to open it so I can bring in products. That's okay. But to have to build it, no, I just don't want to do that. I'm not a construction worker. I'm a farmer. I mean, in the game.
There's one thing on Jordan map I didn't like. It was that friggin' boat.
That what?
The ferry.
Oh, I didn't know there was a ferry.
Well, he doesn't have a roadway to get across at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So you have to build a bridge. But in order to get over to the build site, you have to take a ferry. Yeah.
So what's wrong with doing that?
Yeah, if you don't lock down your load on your ferry, it shifts and the ferry tips over.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you lose your truck and all your load.
Holy hell. I wonder if he knows that.
I don't know. I can't talk to him.
Yeah, but he's not going to do anything with that. With Jorans, he's done with Jorans except until he converts it over to FS19. He's already said that he's not changing nothing until he gets it converted. He's not stupid like me. I'm sitting here making all these changes, and it's just that, like this peanut factory, and adding the extra pallet factory and all. That's just extra stuff I'm going to have to convert over. That if I'd have left it alone, I wouldn't have had to convert it.
Well, no, I could have waited.
Oh no, that's okay. I mean, it's already done now.
Oh yeah.
I wish you'd have said that in the beginning.
I did.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I know you did. And I'm like, yeah, let me just go convert it. It ain't going to be that much to convert one more pallet or one more factory over.
No, I really enjoy you doing it. It's teaching me a lot about it.
I just can't believe that FS19 or Giants Editor, before they even release the map, they should already have the script so every map can be converted over. The day they release the map, they should have had the script and everything, the instructions, ready to go.
Well,
instead of waiting 6 months. Huh?
They should have had the friggin' patch out for the steering wheel and their own button box.
Yep.
Ian had it. I find it pretty funny. A second business has no relation to Giants has their patch already.
Wow.
Right? That works the steering wheel and their.
Oh, so you have a steering wheel on yours?
I have a steering wheel. I have the Giants button box.
What's a button box?
Well, you know how you got all the buttons on your keyboard?
Yeah.
Instead of it being on your keyboard, I have it on a separate box.
Oh, that would be cool. Where'd you get that from?
You can buy it on Amazon. It's the Farming Simulator 15.
Now, does it work on 17?
Yeah, I've been.
Okay.
That's what I bought it for. It even works on ATS and BTS.
Well, that would be cool to have. That
Yeah.
makes it feel real. Is it easier to steer the tractors and all that?
Well, in 17, it's got a big dead zone. So when I turn, I got to turn my steering wheel where it almost all the way turned to the right, like 3/4 to the right, and then it starts to turn the vehicle. But in 19, they fixed that problem.
Oh, okay.
Right? So, and with the button box, it has a joystick on it. So when I'm cutting down logs, where the saw is, I'm operating the saw with just the joystick.
Oh, wow. So do you like that? I mean, do you like what your setup?
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
It makes me feel like I'm actually in a Scorpion King.
Wow. Yeah, my son showed me one of those back in 2015, I want to say. Not one of those. It was a guy that had like 3 monitors and then had this steering wheel mounted. I was like, man, that's cool, and then I forgot about it.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got 3 monitors. Each monitor is 27 inches. I've got the foot pedals.
So what do you need the 3 monitors for?
So when I'm sitting in the vehicle, right? Each monitor on the right and left are my side view.
Oh, okay.
Right? The center one is like I'm actually driving a car.
Okay. Well, when I go to get that set up, I'm going to get with you, okay?
Okay.
Does that sound like that would be cool as hell? But we're going to buy a house, so I'm going to wait till I get the house, because I'm going to get a whole new desk and everything, so. Guys, all I'm doing, man, is just switching out these pallets for honey pallets. So when you load them, you'll actually have them on the, let me go back around here. This is where I like to be.
Yeah, I saw it on somebody as well that did it.
I just think, I didn't know that. I was wondering when I saw the picture why he would have 3 monitors, but if you're saying it's like almost a 180 degree view, so your left one shows you what's out your left window and the right one shows you what's out your right window, that would be cool.
Well, it shows you your mirror.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still something.
Yeah. I will never go back to just a single monitor.
Okay, so let me go and get a pack of cigarettes and I'll be right back. And a cup of coffee.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, I am here. So let's save this.
That looks cool in that trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, the color.
I built my whole setup.
Damn. Okay,
I
so
have
let's
an
make
actual
this invisible.
seat out of a tractor trailer.
A seat out of a tractor trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, you went all out.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what I'm looking for, guys, is I'm looking for the ketchup. Because I think, and I'm not sure, but I think that's the same pallet as what I'm fixing to bring in. So let me import the next one. I got the lamb pallet. I got the honey pallet done. So let's do the, see, honey. So I didn't get, yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in the peanut butter palette. Oh wait. Now what I have to do, see, I got screwed up here. I've got to take this honey palette and add it to the XML file, and I do this one at a time so I don't forget. So let me go up here and turn off the ketchup. Because what I usually do, I won't turn it invisible until I've got everything done. Now let me show you. Now remember, this is 24 and this was onions is what I took it from, but that doesn't matter. I can use anything I want. So I'm gonna change my my scene to the notepad. What is this? Vehicles? Yeah, that's fine. So close out vehicles, and then I'm gonna open up the BD XML. And this is what I need. This is the BD trailer, so you got to tell it that, hey, you got this product. So I'm just going to go here and say onion, just to make it easier on me. And there's my onion, and I know there's 24. It starts at 0 and goes down to 23.
Hey, Pat?
Yeah. What?
When you're done here, don't go out of here. I want to show you something.
Okay.
But you're at your 2-hour mark.
That's okay. I'm fixing to get off anyway.
Okay.
So I get done with all this. Let's see. Onions. It starts at 0. And it should go down to... No, there's not that many there, is there? Did I triple stack them? Let me look real quick. Okay, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That don't make any sense. Why would it be that high? Not 35 for onions.
You said 24.
Well, it should have been, but I'm counting here, and it looks like it's... Let me get rid of this window. 2. Oh, that's right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 times 2. That's right. So there is 36. That's right. So 36. Okay. Scared me for a minute. Like, what the hell? Okay, so there's the onions. So while I'm here, I'm just going to grab this and I'm going to copy it. Just go down to 34 or 35 because it's going to be 36. And I'm going to go right there to that fill plane. Copy, and then I'm going to come down to the bottom and I'm going to add this right here. Underneath whatever what is this? This should be something chicken wing. Okay. So double click and let's make sure that I don't have too many. See, there's the fill plane and fill plane. That's good. And then here I'm going to call this honey. So let me go over back to the deal, to the map, not to the... I'm back at the factory farm map. I'm just going to go over here and get the name honey. I know how to spell it, but I just don't do it that way. I've screwed it up a couple times. So I make it a point to copy and paste from the actual product on the map. Or from the mod desk folder is fine too.
So before you go out of this folder that you're showing me, where you're putting the honey,
yeah,
I would like to show you something.
Okay, show me.
Okay.
How are you going to show me?
Well, you're going to do it, If you go up to the search,
Hold on just a minute. Let me get up here to the resource. Go up to search where?
it will say file something, then search. I can't see it because I think it's above the to save it.
Are you talking about in this notepad?
Yeah.
What do you want me to search for?
Once you in the above where you hit the little disc to save,
Yeah?
go into the search and go to file and then type in capacity.
File? Or find?
Find, yeah.
Okay.
Type in capacity.
Okay.
Hit enter.
I can't hit enter.
Are we in Notepad++?
Yeah, you're talking about hitting the arrow, not enter.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing.
Okay, so it does.
No, this is the BD trailer file.
Yeah.
So why would capacity have a? I'm not in their mod desk for the BD. I'm in the DPW file that shows the products.
Oh no, then it wouldn't be in there.
No, it's not going to be in here.
No, different.
You're talking about the mod desk file.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to make that honey, and then here's what I do. I go. See, this is 22, but let me see what my number is over here. I'm going to switch cameras for a minute and show you what I'm looking for. Now, if you'll look in the attributes, it says honey.
I'm still on the.
No, it'll switch over. You're hearing me before they do.
Yeah.
So you'll see this honey, and then right below there, you see where it says index path. Well, the index path right here is 106, and that's the number I need to tell it 106 has these pallets in it. So then I go back to the notepad and see this one above here, if you'll look, is 105. So yeah, this should be 106. So the way I do it is I bring up the find menu and replace, which you can't see, and I'm going to put in 106, and I just replace. But you can't replace all because it'll replace everything on this file that has 22, and some of it may be a key. You see where it says key? It might be in that key, and you'll screw it all up. So I just make sure that it's highlighted the green 22, and I hit replace, replace, replace. 3. There's 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. And I just go down and make sure that that I'm in the right sequence of the number before I hit replace. And here's an example. No, that's not it. There's 11, 12, 13, because sometimes it'll highlight something in the key area, and you don't want to change that. So you can't just do it real fast. You got to make sure that you're replacing what you want, or you'll screw up your whole file and it won't work. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Something happened. Okay, so that's 22. I thought it screwed something up, but it didn't. So replace, and then I don't want to change that 22, so I'm going to go to the next one. 23, there's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm just going real slow down the list. Okay, see, now if you'd have replaced all, you'd have been replacing all these, and that's the fold rack. Nothing would have worked. So you can't replace all. You got to go one at a time down this list and replace whatever that is with 106, and the next one will be 107 and 108, like that. So now I've got the honey in there, and you'll know because up top here I put in honey right here for the fill type.
Right.
So I'll save that, and now we can go back to the product trailer, or not the product trailer, the BD trailer. So we can turn off the honey now because I have completed honey. Now we're going to go do what I said do earlier, and let's go up to the ketchup right here, because I think these two are the same, but I'm going to make sure they're the same, and they don't have to be, but if you got them something stacked on top of each other, it's not going to fit right.
What you're doing now is you're going to make sure that you did the same.
No, now I'm going to put in the peanut butter pellets.
Okay.
So now I can go back up to ketchup and turn off ketchup. Now you're still going to see the ketchup pallets because I haven't changed them to the... See, I turned that one off, and then the one I just copied is down here at the bottom. And I'm going to call this peanut butter.
Because the peanut butter is the same skids or pallets as the ketchup, right?
I think it is, but I'm not sure. But it's going to be, and I'm not looking at exactly identical, I'm looking at the height.
Yeah.
The height of it. But it may not be, but that's fine. I'm going to replace it. So I'm going to import the, did I already import it? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, I did. There's the peanut butter right there. I already brought it in. And if you want to look like I do now to make sure it's the right size pallet, is I'm just going to bring it right there. And then I can just move this over out of my way. And I see, if you look, it's about the same. So that's all I really care about.
The only difference is the boxes are bigger than...
Yeah, that's fine too. Because I'm going to just replace with that. Okay, so I'll go to peanut butter and go to fillable pallet is what he had it, or what I had it the other one. So I'll load that one there, and then I'll click on the peanut butter pallet that I want to replace it with. Of course, you can't see my little window that says replace.
Yeah.
And I'm going to replace that pallet. And then I'm going to take a look at it, make sure everything's going to line up right when I do the replace. It looked like it's sunk, or it's not as tall as the other one.
You're talking about as tall as the ketchup one, right?
Right. Because it may not be. I'm just going to slow down a little bit so I can...
Oh yeah, it looks smaller.
It is smaller. But I want to make sure it's not sticking out the bottom. And I think the pallet is dug into the
deck of the trailer.
To the deck of the trailer. I'm not sure, but I'm going to check it. Nope, it wasn't.
Just looked like it.
It just looked like it, right. So then I'm going to load this one, and I'm going to go to the next one and replace it. What just happened? Holy shit. I have no idea what just happened. That's another GE bullshit. Because all I did was do what I've always done. Oof.
Wow.
I said load and replace. And for some reason it made the whole thing jump up. Did it again. What is going on? I have no idea what this thing's doing.
Okay, Tom was telling me today that he did all that work last night and yesterday.
Yeah.
To find that GE hit the road. So he lost everything that he did for like 2 days.
Oh, damn. I've been there, done that.
Yeah. But I keep telling him, look, you're learning. You're going to mess it up. And then you got to fix your mess up.
See, now it worked. I don't know what that's crazy.
Third time's a charm.
I guess so.
Actually, that was 4 times they did it, didn't it?
But when I'd replace one pallet, it would duplicate all of them and jump out of the trailer.
Yeah.
That's just one of those quirks. You can't can't figure it out. It just happens. Okay, so now we're going to just go down the list and replace all these pallets with the peanut butter pallet. So when you go to load peanut butter at Platter's Peanuts, that's what's going to load.
Nobody's talking, so I'm going to try this something in the chat.
Okay, yeah, make sure it's working. Because it's been like, I don't know, 40 minutes since anybody said anything.
Yeah, well, there's 8 people watching.
Please, guys, like the video. If you're in here watching, please like the video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the little bell button so you'll get an alert anytime I go live, so you won't miss one smart-ass moment.
And trust me, he eats Smarties, so...
Yeah, every now and then. You should see me on Thursdays. And this one's almost done. And then we go back into the XML file and we tell the XML file, hey, this is how many pallets are going to load and this is the product I want loaded. Because you can't do one without doing the other.
Turkey says he's still trying to get the trailers.
Oh, hell.
Should have had them by now.
Yeah. Absolutely you should have had them by now. So let me delete that pallet. And this is going to be 107. So if I go up here and I hit peanut butter again, you'll see in the ID index it's 107. So I'm going to save this just in case, because you never know when you're going to lose something.
With GE?
Yeah. And you don't want to have to do something over. So then I go, let me change the camera. And we'll go back to the file. Now I took this from Ketchup.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say Ketchup in my find button and go up and get the Ketchup, because I know that's the exact amount of pallets that I need. So I'm going to highlight the Ketchup all the way down to the fill planes. There is 12 pallets. So I'm just going to go down to the bottom again and paste it. Right up underneath honey. And then come up where it says Ketchup. I'm going to go back to my map. Well, I guess I could, let me pull this up in my, like I usually do. I just bring up the mod desk file, so I don't have to keep going back to the map. Okay, there's the mod desk, and I'm going to look for peanut. Because the peanut's going to be near the peanut butter. So there's peanut butter. And come back over and put peanut butter right there. So now this is 106, or this is 86. So I'm going to highlight the 86, and I'm going to change it to 107 to match the index that's in the GE. So now I find that, and I just go 107. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and see, I just make sure that it's highlighted green. I just make sure to the right of it is my next number in that sequence. So 5 and then 6 and then 7. So if it highlights something right there, I'll know by looking, hey, there's no number beside it, so I'm not going to change it.
Right.
Now, I used to type this in manually because I didn't want to mess anything up, but then I got brave enough to say, okay, I can slowly just replace. And 11. And I can save. And now we know that peanut butter is on the map. So now I can turn this off and turn it to invisible. Just turn visibility off.
Yeah.
And then I go to my next palette, which is going to be honey roasted peanuts. And this is going to be easy because now I just duplicate peanut butter and replace those palettes.
Sharky saying something.
Yeah, I saw that. Download it to my... Yeah, it should download it to your download folder, Sharky. There, I got lost. Which one? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to highlight peanut butter. And I'm going to duplicate that. And then I'm going to change it out to honey roasted peanuts. HR. Now let's go HR peanuts.
No, I just downloaded them right to my desktop. And I got them.
Okay, so there we go. So now, I don't think I've... Yeah. Now see, there's my HR palette. I don't need to look at it. I just need to load it in my replace box that you guys can't see.
Right.
And then I can go to HR Peanuts and go to Peanut Palette. Oh, okay. That's just the factory farm product trailers. Oh, okay, that's his, okay. That's his trailers. And then I'll replace.
Yes.
And when it
that's
replaces...
the trailers that, what's his name was doing for you.
Yeah, Eric Lawson.
Yeah.
Now, I just replaced one of the pallets, so now you'll see that, okay, these are honey roasted peanuts.
Right.
And then I just go down my list. And I know which one's next because when I replace it, it changes the name to whatever I'm replacing it with. I'm just trying to be thorough here, guys, in case you're wanting to follow along or do this one day.
Well, certainly teaching me that it ain't an easy task.
Oh, it's not. This is just adding one factory. And this is all the stuff you have to do. But people will send me a message like, you just snap your fingers, Pat, and put that factory in there.
Oh, no, come and watch this series.
Yeah. Watch the Peanut series.
Yeah, right.
And this is a good tool, too. I can say, hey, it's not that easy. Go on my YouTube and look at all the platter peanut videos.
Yeah.
It's like a week and a half of videos.
Yeah. Basically, just getting the factory in.
And I've been doing live streams since the day I got that factory and brought it over into the map.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't. And then when I'm off camera, the only thing I've done off camera was I put in the 4 pallets for the honey at that end.
Yeah.
I did that
Well,
yesterday.
did you not do some of the behind the scenes?
No, I was going to.
Oh yeah, you were talking about doing.
I was going to do the mod desk file and the map 01 file on my own. But then I went ahead and done that today. Yeah, I know I'm past 2 hours. I'm fixing to get off. It's almost 9 o'clock here. My wife's coming home. We're going to hang out for the New Year's.
That's what me and Kelly are going to do tonight.
Absolutely. Of course, we are going to watch the ball drop in New York. We watch that every year.
We watch that. He's doing a live stream.
Who's doing a live stream? I saw that she said, I'm doing a live stream. I mean, about what?
I'm doing a live stream playing Spyro.
How come you always come up with these names of games that I've never even heard of? Spyro.
It is a legitimate game.
Something about my mind she's playing.
Yeah. You don't want to see that one.
Probably not.
Oh, shut up. It's not that
Oh,
bad.
shut up. See how rude she is? Just
Yeah.
immediately. She didn't even think. Just shut up. Wow.
Well, I just remembered the other day when Dean was saying something, and I'm not going to say it. And you were getting upset about it.
About the tree?
No. Starts with an F.
An F?
Oh, fart.
Ah!
That.
I'm going to mute you. That is so funny, though. I can see blood and guts and all this other stuff, but I just can't handle that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't blame you. But with me, it's anything to do with the mouth. I can't touch toothbrushes. I can't touch the tops of bottles.
Turn your mic off.
Okay, so now we're going to go 107. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, I already changed my camera view. Oh, did I not change the camera view when I was switching out the pallets?
Probably not.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Oh, I did?
I saw them.
The honey roasted?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now I just need to change the index number from 107 to 108. There's
Yeah.
0, 1, 2.
Oh no, you're doing the honey roasted nuts?
Yeah.
No,
You
we
didn't see
the
that?
trailer.
Damn,
We
I
saw
forgot to... I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot to change out the camera. Damn.
When you were doing the 107, which was the peanut butter.
Okay, so let me change cameras and I'll show you what I did. I am so sorry, guys. Now this is the honey roasted peanuts. I've already put those in there. And each product that goes in this trailer that you're going to load, I have to manually go in here and place these pallets in here. So it's not an easy task, but it's well worth it because you do it once and it's always done.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it tomorrow.
And see, this is the kind of stuff I'm going to have to do when I transfer it over to FS19. It's not just the map; it's all the stuff that goes with it, like the product trailer and the BD. I got to transfer all that over.
So you'd have to do this again?
No, I just have to do the. Well, I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I've never done it before. I don't have a clue what's involved. Maverick just said it's going to be a nightmare. That's all he said. So, I don't know. And the last product that I have to put on here, I think, is the oil.
Yep.
Because I've already got salt. I've already got empty pallets. We're not going to load peanuts on here. So I think...
Oil carry salt, I know that.
Yep.
They carry the pallets, I know that.
And we're going to finish that up tomorrow, guys, because I'm going to get off here. My wife should be home in about 10-15 minutes. That'd be great. Spend the night together, or the evening together for the New Year's. Yeah, we're even going to spend the night together. She lives with me and everything. So we live in the same house. Wow. And I'm going to leave you with this. I'm very, very jealous of Jeff right now, because he's just informed me that he's got a freaking awesome, cool, badass setup that Pat does not have. And then I think he kind of rubbed it in my face a little bit, because now he's wanting to take selfies and shit and send them to me with him driving his tractor on factory farm. And no, there's not a way for me to ban him. I guess I could alert the police department on factory farm if they see him, go ahead and pull him over. But
that wouldn't surprise me.
I definitely want to see your setup. Miss Kelly, can you take...
I know, I've tried to take it away.
No. Don't take it away. That's some cool shit. Take some pictures of that with your iPhone or whatever phone you have and send that to me on Facebook. I really want to see that setup, because I want to duplicate it, because we're in the process right now. We've been thinking about either moving to, what's it called?
Canada.
Hell no. Too cold up there. Not because of Canada. The weather. I can't handle the weather. My tattoo would freeze up and drop off.
Oh, you can just put your pantyhose on.
My little butterfly would just fly away, but right there at the country line, or county. Yeah,
actually not that bad. We have had hardly any snow this year.
But Grove, we've been thinking about. My sister's moving to Grove, Oklahoma from Arizona, and we've been debating whether to move to Grove, Oklahoma, and be closer to her, or to stay here and buy a house. So we still haven't made up our mind. But when we do, I mean, within a couple weeks later, we're going to be in a house. And that's the only thing stopping us is, okay, I don't want to buy a house here. If we decide to move to Grove, then I got to sell the house, so let's just stay here. So if we decide to go to Grove, then we'll move there. But I'm going to get a brand new, huge, I've had it before, but a huge U-shaped desk. It's like it's a really, really nice desk, but it's the last one I'm going to have to buy, because it's not the compressed cardboard like I got now. It's real wood. And so there'll be room for me to do a live stream, and then over here on this side I'd have the complete either here or this side. Either way, I can put your setup there with the 3 monitors, and then still have the live, and then over here have my Mac monitors. So but
you get Jeff to build your desk.
Oh really? I was just going to order it from this furniture company online.
Well, you should, next time his brother's on, ask him what happened with his desk.
Yeah.
They use strictly just glue.
Yeah, but if I have him build it, how am I going to get it from Canada to here without it costing like double the price of the actual desk?
That's the problem.
I'll just mail you, Jeff. You can have him for a week or so.
Yeah, just FedEx it.
Yep.
Yeah, just FedEx Jeff.
Yeah, I wish I could come over there.
Oh man, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm not allowed at the border.
But guys, anyway, I'm going to end the live stream. I really appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot to me. Please subscribe to the channel. And here I'm going to put my well, no, it's in the description down in the below the video. Just scroll down below the video, click the show more button, and you'll see the link to my Facebook page. What?
So we won't see you on tomorrow.
No.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll be back Wednesday.
Yeah.
But you'll see the links in the description area to my Facebook. Click on that link, go like that page, and all the map updates I post there first. And then 24, 48, 72 hours later, I might post them to Mod HUD or Mod Hoster. So the best way to get the map update really quick when I release it is to like my Facebook page, because you'll get all the exclusive map updates that doesn't go out for a while to anybody else. So also there's some donate buttons down there for Patreon and also PayPal. So if you like my work, you want to donate, that'd be great. If not, hey, you know, this is free to watch. So guys, have a happy, super blessed New Year's, and I'll see everybody on Wednesday. If you
Happy
come
New
back,
Year, guys.
I'll be
Happy
here,
New Year.
but will you be here? So, okay, guys, have a great night.